Hello everyone and welcome to the Kevin Ericksen School of Deck Building. Today we're going to learn how to build an EDH deck like Kevin Ericksen himself. So phase one of this is going to be to take a deep dive on random keywords until you find one that sounds like it can either win a game or do absolutely nothing. So a great example here would be to use Extort. Look at Syndic of Tithes. It's a 2/2 for 2 mana. And with Extort, every time you cast a spell, you can pay mana, and each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain that much life. This ability has a minimal effect that we can blow out of proportions in our head into thinking that it can actually win a game. The fact that it gains life is the delicious gravy on top of our flaky biscuit. Bonus points come in because there are only a total of 13 cards in the game of Magic with the keyword Extort. Now we've got now that we got our keyword, let's figure out a creature type that has nothing to do with it. We're not looking for a common creature type either. We're being special here. No elves, goblins, merfolks, none of that. None of the tropes. A great example. Snakes are cool, but there are 83 creatures in Magic with the snake creature type. So we're going to go with the significantly more useless serpent creature type. Look at these. They're excellent. Now, at this point, we're playing an Extort Serpent deck. It's great. Black and white will hit all the Extort cards. Blue and a couple of black cards hit all of our serpents. And blue and black are excellent colors in EDH, while white is considered the weakest. It makes sense, right? So that's why we're going to play Dragon Lord Atarka. Now that we know what our commander is, and we've wasted about 3 hours scrolling through Gatherer to find 0 cards that meet the combination of keywords, creature types, and colors that we want, we can start adding cards to our deck. So let's get untapped out and let's start adding a couple cards here and there. Obviously this is going to take some time. We could go online and find other people's lists and copy those, but that's easy, and it's not smart enough for us. We're building our own deck here. Find a card that has a very high mana cost and add it to the deck, and we'll read what it does later. Like this guy. Tyrant of Discord. Great card. Or this guy. Tahngarth, First Mate. Tyrant destroys our opponent's creatures, or something like that, and Tahngarth has so many words on it that we'll just ask our opponent what it does. Remember, if you didn't read it, it doesn't happen. Finally, there are cards that have an intangible value to our deck. These aren't cards that are necessarily powerful, they're not necessarily expensive or widely played, but they're nice cards. Look at how cute these are! Are they good? No. But are they cute? Absolutely. And that's value. But of course, every game of Magic has to come to an end eventually, and hopefully 1 or 2 of those out of the next 100 that we play end with us winning. So we need ways to close the game out, preferably ways that require us to have several other cards in play to be viable, cost 1,000,000 mana, take 30 turns to go off, or have absolutely nothing to do with the rest of our deck. If our opponent can't see it coming, they can't prepare for it. Sprout Swarm is a cube all-star, and we've lost to it so many times that we'd take it even if we're not in green anymore, so it belongs in this EDH deck. Guttersnipe combos with all of our instants and sorceries so that we can slowly kill our opponents. And maybe we'll throw in some equipment. Give it lifelink. Gain life. If you have enough life, you can't lose the game. Hellkite Tyrant has the words, "Win the game" on it, so we'll just read the rest of it later. Shrine of Burning Rage is colorless, so it's practically free to include. Helix Pinnacle has Shroud, which is an incredible mechanic. It's so powerful. But this won't stop us from trying to target it at least 3 times in every game we play. Finally, we've got about 78 cards in our tapped out list. And that's amazing, because an EDH card is only 100 cards. But wait, we forgot we need lands. Typically you want somewhere between 33 and 38 lands in an EDH deck, so we're going to need to make some cuts. So rather than us digging through each one of our cards and seeing which is the least impactful, the least powerful, maybe the least synergistic, we're going to send our list to our friends and have them do the cuts for us. But remember, no matter what they say, the card is in the list because it's vital to our deck. So we're not really going to be looking to cut here. We're just kind of looking for them to say, hey man, this is great. Now that we're at the point where we've whittled our choices down and we're running a slightly lower land count, we were probably running like, 25, 26 lands. It's time to get the gang together. Turn some cardboard sideways. There's just one problem though. All of our sleeves are black. Yeah, that's great. But some of them are Dragon Shields. Some of them are Ultra Pros. Half of them are KMC Hypergloss, which haven't even been produced since 2009. We're not cheating. We just didn't notice. We were too excited. We wanted to play. Our opponents will get over it. So in summary here, there's been a lot of information. I don't blame you if you weren't able to keep up with all of it. I'm throwing a lot at you, okay? So I've created a mnemonic device to help you with remembering the steps, in the phases, and in what order. So here we go, guys. You see, we're going to be finding keywords and using creature types and command. It's way too much. So remember, if you're going to build a deck like Kevin, what you need to do is fuck it up.